Hey everybody, it's Ryan Wolowski, and it's an honor to present to you Diamond Dunhill. How are you?
Hello, Ryan. I finally get to meet you.
Yes, long overdue. We're meeting out here in the cold. Now, this is the voice of Boston, right? This is your home base, Boston?
When I'm not in well, I'm from Boston, yes, but I'm in Astoria, Queens tonight. Boston, Massachusetts, where I was born. I'm Chinese and Filipino, but I was born in Boston, Massachusetts.
2 steps ahead of me. After Boston, you stepped over to, was it South Beach, Miami, Trixie's?
Yes, I worked there.
So where we're catching up with Diamond Dunhill right now is the northeastern tour of New York City, Boston,
yes.
And you're going to do some other area locations?
Lowell, New Hampshire, and bring people from RuPaul's Drag Race to Boston, like Jade, and that's coming up next Thursday at Club Cafe.
So bring me back. If we know Boston, it's a really conservative, pretty white town. How did you become to be Diamond Dunhill in the origins of a place known as Boston?
I wanted to produce, in 1999, a totally gay Asian night. And I'm too shy as a boy to go on stage. So I donned makeup and hair and picked the name Diamond Dunhill. And on stage, I can be anyone. And in 10 years, I've celebrated much recognition and fanfare and great pleasure in delivering Diamond Dunhill to the world. Instrumental, I would say, is You Are Not Alone, the website.
Before we even go there, you're always 2 steps ahead of me. A very important reporter, I might add, who does a lot of web media. But before we go there, okay, let's talk about Diamond Dunhill before the name was created. You said that you were a very shy boy in Boston. Who was a female that you looked up to with the power that you aspired to before you came up with Diamond Dunhill?
I would say Zola.
Who is Zola?
Zola is one of my dear sisters who is based in New York now as a makeup artist. But before my career, Zola exemplified beauty, grace, professionalism, sisterhood. She's a wonderful drag queen. Everyone in Boston knows her name, Zola. And when I would go into clubs and when I first started, people would say, "Oh my God, you look like Zola," or Zola. They would even call me Zola, and she is a totally different race. I'm Asian, and she was
Now let's talk about You Are Not Alone, because obviously the inspiration of Zola was there for you. What is You Are Not Alone, and how did your life change internationally when you became a part of that?
The owner of You Are Not Alone, a website since 1995, it's spelled YouAreNotAlone.com. His name is John, and I brought the Asian invasion from Machine Nightclub to Jacques Cabaret, which is like the drag headquarters of Boston, and he was able to tell the world that Diamond Dunhill is bringing all these Asian girls and a fabulous sexy show to Jacques every Sunday. Be there, be there, be there. And from that, the web hits.
But what is You Are Not Alone?
It's a website for transgendered people, crossdressers, admirers, fans, friends. It's a place to network and has been very successful in making people meet and to explore their fetishes or fantasies or their curiosity.
So before the world of social networking really launched, this was what year?
1995.
Wow!
For them, yes.
A web-based social networking place that changed your life.
In 1999, he changed my life, yes.
Now, what would you say is the groundwork for people who who look up to you that want to take it to the next level and say, wow, I've seen Diamond Dunhill, I'm inspired, I want to learn what the women know, I'm a boy. Where is that social networking now?
You can find it through YouTube, you can find it through, I mean, if you search like tutorials for doing makeup, you can find it on YouTube. You can ask your favorite queen or idol on MySpace, on Facebook. I'm sure there are like little backroom websites, which I don't have time to.
Message boards of sorts.
Yes. See, I've never done Craigslist. I've never done those other mediums. But I'm sure they're out there. I mean, there's something for everyone.
Well, let's talk about your Northeast tour, because they're booking you as a web sensation, and you're here on a live tour. How do you bridge the gap between people knowing you as a web person and then reaching them in person? I mean, as a live performer, an audience is very different than a camera, and you've had the opportunity of gracing both with a lot of popularity. How do you handle that to give them something different, though, and actually reach them?
Thank you. Through Facebook, oh my God, Facebook and YouTube is incredible. I get to go into the venues and meet the fans.
Well, that's how they're booking you, is internet star. Now you're here live on your Northeastern tour. How do you reach them when you don't have the cameras? You have the audience right in front of you, in your lap actually, waiting for you. How do you give them that same type of celebrity that they come to know on the internet?
I would say when I hit the stage, I give them the product. I give them what makes me 100%, and that is to give you my favorite song, or what I want to give you that night. I may want to give you Kill Bill, I may give you Transgender Christmas, or something funny. Like, it's my mixes, it's my eclectic mixes, my personality. It comes out through my song or my face, because my face is, I guess it's very expressive. And
eyeshadow is amazing, I might add.
Should I tell them I use my fingers?
Tell us how you do things with your finger.
Well, Zola, again, she said there's nothing wrong with that. The best makeup is done with your fingers.
It's also a massage for the face muscles.
Really?
To push in and press all those
and go upwards. But
stay young forever.
For 2 years, I didn't know how to do my makeup early in my career. I had my friends do my makeup for me, and one night I was being booked to Jacques, and it was on a Friday, Saturday night, and the person who was supposed to do my makeup was busy. She didn't answer the door, she didn't answer my phone calls. I rushed to the club and remembered everything she did in an hour. Within half an hour, I did everything by finger. And
so you fingered yourself and it looks great. I love it. So many people have been waiting for me to say, yes, I want to see Diamond do that. But before we even go backwards and forwards, with all of these finger-facing makeup applications, you've had the opportunity to perform in Miami, in Boston, in New York. How is the scene different for the transgendered and drag performer across the Eastern Seaboard?
Okay.
Paint it down for us. Miami is like this, New York is like that, and when I get to Boston, it's like that.
Okay. Boston is very limited.
Limited because you got to go home at 2 o'clock in the morning?
2 o'clock in the morning. There are a limited amount of queens that are the names, that are the ones on stage.
Okay.
You have to fight for time. The work is limited, and the nightlife is there, but it's very limited. In New York, I have the grace of my friends that have venues and nights like SEXPOT Saturdays at
Yeah, you're
Albatross.
performing in Astoria, you're performing in Manhattan, you're performing right on Christopher Street. You've got a whole week lined up of performance spaces.
Yeah.
But is it hard to get paid well when you're doing 5 and 6 shows in 1 week?
They're paying.
They are? Okay, good.
Yes. I mean, everything goes by person. I don't know if the person next to me that's being booked is getting the same amount.
Well, you're on the ad, so let's just assume that you're the one getting paid.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna go there because her face is in the advertisements. Now bring us to South Beach, Miami. Bring us to Trixie's. It's fans of Diamond Dunhill. They recognize her. Now bring us to South Beach, Miami. Bring us to Trixie's. How is that scene different?
To me, moving to Florida 5 years ago, it brings it to a different level. There are certain pageant systems down there, and the makeup is different. The hair is different. Like, this will shock my friends when they see me in Boston next week, because I've never had ponytails. I've grew out my hair, and it looks very tranny.
Shocking moments with Diamond Dunhill. Look at that hair.
I'm used to a buzz cut like you. But with this, it gives me more. But even my colleagues in Florida are proud of me that I'm able to expand.
Expanding, where would you like to take it from here? And this is our wrap with Diamond Dunhill. What's next?
My own show.
Your own show?
I want to travel the country and be able to call clubs and say, I'm coming to your town. I'm going to be either in your show or just interview the queen of the house.
Well, you've put in the legwork. I think you've earned it. I'm Ryan Walowski, checking in with the one and only, hair over to the side tonight, Diamond Dunhill.